Something interesting is happening in fashion, and I want to know what is going on. Last year, I made this video that was titled Anti-Clean Girl, Why I Choose to Serve Cunt in the Fries or in the Face of Fascism. And essentially, I was just discussing how fashion can be used as a tool of resistance and kind of veering away from those conservative looks to be more playful and have a bit more fun can be an act of resistance in certain different ways. And fast forward now, I'm seeing a lot of not just color, but whimsy. Whimsy is a mindset thing, engaging in more fun and more playfulness. I'm seeing that a lot pop up in high fashion. And I'm wondering, like, is it a matter of it just being spring, or is there intentional messaging happening from higher ups in these fashion houses? And with that being said, who is that messaging to? Because when I think about art and creativity, I think it is a pivotal thing for a person to have to be free. I think the act of art, the act of creating is such an powerful thing to a person because it shows you that you can take something from nothing and actualize it into something beautiful. And so somebody who knows how to do that will fight. Somebody who knows how to do that and knows that reality can change will fight for a better future and a better reality. So I'm wondering, with these like new collections and things that are coming out, are they trying to speak to the masses of invoking creativity and invoking a spark of creativeness within the masses, or are they trying to in a way placate the rich and the wealthy to the masses, seeing them as these whimsical figures, more relatable figures, placate them from the tensions that are happening with class right now? Because we think about who can afford high-end fashion. You have your fashion enthusiasts that are going to save the money and they're going to spend to buy those collections that they love from designers that they love. But then you have the people who can just buy without a thought, on the whim. So it makes me curious. And the other day, or not the other day, but some time ago, more recently, I saw this fashion show where it seems like the designer was trying to make commentary, where it was that fashion show where there was, on one side, you had the populace that was watching the fashion show from a screen. On the other side, you actually had like what you would consider like the 1% sitting there front row watching the fashion show. And at the end of the fashion show, a screen is risen showing that they were all in the same room together, each having to confront each other. So it seems like that a designer was trying to make a message and point out commentary. So it's making me curious to see like what is what and what's happening. It could just be spring and it could just be colorful because it's spring, but I'm interested to know. I personally, I love what I'm seeing in high fashion these days. As a person who is actively been working to get their color back and get their groove back into them, I love seeing all the color and creativeness that goes into fashion and the node to art. But I'm wondering what the motives and things are behind them.